Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Zach the Celtics guy here. I'm back with another video, and I'm here with a video that's long overdue, something I really wanted to discuss for a while. It's a little bit old. I know I'm kind of late. I'm definitely a bit late to the wagon on this one, but I thought I would go ahead and talk about this because I found an article on this case that is kind of recent, but happened like a few months ago. It revolves around the Turpin children now, and what happened to them by their parents. Okay, I am just gonna come out and say this. I'm gonna come out and say this: the parents of the Turpin children, what the fuck are their names? David Turpin and Louise and Turpin, fuck you. Fuck you. You both are the fucking scum of the earth. I hope you fucking rot in prison the rest of your fucking lives. You deserve every bad thing that comes to you. You all should have got the same exact treatment, and I hope you're getting the exact same treatment in prison that you gave your children. Now, these fucking wastes of oxygen, these two fucking wastes of oxygen, tortured, starved their children, shackled them, and deprived them of everything for years on end. They shackled them to their beds, left them in horrible conditions, didn't let them go outside, didn't let them do anything. This is absolutely despicable. And shit like this makes me fucking furious. It really, really does. And the reason it makes me furious, well, it just makes me furious because of what they did. They're fucking disgusting pieces of shit. They are fucking horrible fucking people. Like this. I don't know why the fuck. Why do we have to share the same universe with fucking people like this? Why? Like, why the fuck are we breathing the same air as these fucking scumbags? Alright, so the details of the whole Turpin case. I also have a clip of the sentencing. They were sentenced. They were originally caught in January 2018 because one of their kids escaped through a window, called 911, and this was back in January 2018. They escaped. And I think they got they obviously got the rest of the kids out, and then they got arrested. The trial went on for about a year, and in April of last year, they got 25 years to life in prison. But many people say that they're not going to get parole in 25 years. It's very unlikely because of how horrible the crime was. Yeah, I hope they don't either. I hope they don't either. And you know what? You know, I mean, I might sound like a brute, and I don't know how many people who watch my stuff are in favor of the death sentence, but in all honesty, I think the Turpins deserve the death sentence. I honestly think that if they got that, it would be perfectly acceptable. Because this is possibly one of the worst things you could possibly do to another human being. Torture them, starve them almost to death, and deprive them of their liberty for such a long period of time. Yeah, I think this should be death eligible. I mean, no offense to anybody who watches me that's against the death sentence, but you know what? I mean, if you are, that's fine. That's your own opinion. I'm not going to berate you. But it's people like this that deserve it. They honestly deserve it because they're fucking horrible fucking people. And I honestly hope, you know what they deserve in prison? The Turpins. And I know I sound like a fucking brute when I say this, but I really don't care. It's called an eye for an eye, okay? How would they like it if the prison guards, imagine if they were in prison and the prison guards did this to them, did the same thing that they did to their children. Because maybe they would see what it's like to be tortured, to understand what that feels like. And no, I don't support torture. I'm against fucking torture. Okay, I don't think it works. Okay, I don't think it works. I think it's ineffective. But I'm just saying, if that was to happen to them, they would get a little taste of what that was like, of what that is like, and what it's like to be put through physical and mental pain and suffering over and over and over again. God forbid, okay, because I work as a care attendant at a shelter who have like families with, you know, little kids and whatever. God forbid those fucking scumbags were in my shelter, just hypothetically speaking, at the place I work at, and they did this. God forbid, if that was ever to happen, I would, oh my God, I would just want to fucking stomp their spleens. I honestly would. Because people who do stuff like this are fucking sick. Absolutely fucking disgusting. Just makes me fucking furious. How the fuck people like this in this world even exist? David and Louise and Turpin should have been blowjobs. They honestly should have been fucking blowjobs. It's a shame that they even fucking existed. People like this are so horrible. They're just such wretched human beings that they don't deserve. They don't deserve to breathe the same air as everybody else. It's people like this where they never should have been born, because if they weren't born, they weren't brought into this world, they wouldn't have caused such damage and such death and destruction, especially to their innocent children. So the details on the case it basically comes down to this, and I'm just going to read a little bit of this. So the details on the Turpin case, and again, I'm not saying Wikipedia is a trustable source, because we all know, but I'm just gonna read it, you know, from here. The Turpin family, quote, the Turpin family came to the attention of the police and public in 2018 as a severe case of child maltreatment. On January 14th, a Turpin child escaped from the home of David and Louise Turpin in Paris, California, and contacted the police, who then raided the house and found disturbing evidence of prolonged abuse and torturous living conditions. Given the number of dependents involved, 13 siblings, the degree of the abuse, and the protracted nature occurring over decades, the story garnered significant national and international interest in the press. Experts in family abuse considered the case to be extraordinary for a number of reasons. In February 2019, both parents pleaded guilty on 14 counts, including cruelty to an adult dependent, child cruelty, torture, and false imprisonment. In April, they're sentenced to life imprisonment with the possibility of parole after 25 years. Here's my question. Why the fuck did they get parole? Why are these fucking scumbags getting that? I'd like to know. Why did they? My honest question is, why didn't they get the death penalty? Because they honestly, if they did, I wouldn't be opposed to it. And in fact, I think that would have been justice being done. Seriously. I really do. They did things to where they caused permanent physical and mental damage to these kids. They honestly did. And there was an update from April of this year, a year after they were originally sentenced, a year after their parents were originally sentenced, that were some updates on the Turpin kids saying that they're doing well despite the coronavirus pandemic. Quote, the Turpin siblings spent most of their lives indoors and avoiding other people, and this has helped them cope during the coronavirus pandemic. Like most Californians, they're taking precautionary steps, blah, 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 blah. They're staying inside. Yeah, we fucking know. And it says that quote, they're doing well. I can imagine that they are. I can imagine that they are. They're probably, I can imagine that they're doing well. They're doing well because they're not with them. Because they're not with these sick fucking pieces of shit. I hope that they don't get parole in fucking 25 years. I really don't. And I hope they fucking die before they get parole. And if there is a fucking hell, I'm just hypothetically speaking, if there is a hell, they will both be in it. And I hope that they fucking burn in the fieriest, most tropical, equatorial part of hell that there is. Provided that there is one. And another thing that makes me even more fucking furious about these pieces of shit, about these pieces of filth, was the fact that they apologized to their children before being sentenced. Here's the damn thing about it. The only reason you sick fucking pieces of trash are even apologizing or did apologize is because you got fucking caught. Because you're being sentenced. Because you know you're going away for a very, very, very long fucking time. And you're probably never, ever, ever gonna get out. That's why you're fucking sorry. You're sorry because you got caught. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're only fucking sorry because you got caught. You're sorry because you got caught, and you're more than likely gonna go to prison for fucking ever. And it wouldn't be anything less than what you deserve. I think that the judge giving them parole in 25 years, I think he was going easy on them. And I would argue going easy on them to a fault. And I read somewhere, and if I can find the link, I'll link it in the description. But I swear to God, people say that it kind of sort of had to do with their age. But if I'm looking up here, it says David was born on October 17th, 1961. Louise and Turpin was born May 24th, 1968. They're not that fucking old. Now here's the thing. They'll be up for parole when they're in their 70s. That's the fucking scary part. That's the twisted part of the whole thing. 'Cause it's possible that they could still be alive. And I hope... Part of me thinks I'm glad that they got life in prison. I'm fucking glad. I'm glad they got life in prison. And I actually hope that their life sentence turns out to be an actual life sentence. I really, honestly, I hope so. In a world that made sense, where if there's any justice in the world, the Turpins will be in prison the rest of their lives. They will never get out, and they will fucking die in prison. And I honestly hope that they do, provided that there is one bit of justice in this world. And then there's also a thing where David was also convicted of a lewd act on a child under 14 years old. So basically, David Turpin is potentially a fucking child molester. Oh, just when I thought I couldn't hate these fucking cocksuckers even more. And actually, I'd give an additional number of years for his fucking haircut. For his fucking goddamn ugly, disgusting bowl cut. And I have nothing against bowl cuts or anything like that. But you know, I honestly seen, I also seen comments saying that like, David deserves extra number of years for his fucking haircut and shit like that. Yeah, I agree. And there's a full length. There's the actual sentencing video where they were sentenced, and it was like 43 minutes long. And we'll also link that as well. There's many people that are saying that they deserve extra time because of their fucking haircuts. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm not laughing about this. I'm laughing at those comments, everything. Like, again, I'm not laughing about this. This isn't funny. This is fucking disgusting. I feel so bad for these kids. I really do. I think what happened to them is disgusting. It never should have happened. And it's a shame. And it's a shame that these two pieces of shit were brought into this fucking world. It really is. People like this don't deserve to breathe the same air as everyone else. Alright, I'm going to play a couple clips here. Alright, let's listen to this one and see. Because I know that this is going to fucking piss me off, because it's already pissing me off. Crying Turpin parents apologize to children before receiving life in prison. What the fuck are you crying about? What the fuck are you fucking pieces of shit crying about? You're only fucking crying because you got caught. Fuck yourselves. Fuck yourselves, you sick, sadistic, twisted pieces of fucking dog shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Alright, let's get into this. And see whether or not I'm gonna hit this fucking ceiling, because I honestly feel like I'm going to.
Sentence will be the same as to both defendants. As to count 1, violation of Penal Code Section 206, torture. Both defendants are sentenced to life with the possibility of parole, with a minimum parole eligibility of 7 years. Their lives have been permanently altered in their ability to learn, grow, and thrive. We have delayed their mental, physical, and emotional development. To the extent that they do thrive, here's from today that perhaps a couple of them are, it will be not because of the vote, but in spite of the vote.
Well, actually, I just thought of this. The crime of mayhem, which is when you physically alter another person's body, I would not be opposed if they got slapped with a mayhem charge or an aggravated mayhem charge in addition. They honestly should have got that too. Alright, so the bowl cut piece of fucking dog shit is ready to talk, is ready to spew his fucking verbal diarrhea. Let's get into this.
I am so proud of each and every one of my children.
Yeah, I'm proud of them too. And you know why I'm proud of them? I'm proud that they actually had the courage to escape and then bring your fucking disgusting asses to justice. Yeah, I'm fucking proud of them too.
I miss all of my children, and I will be praying for them. I long for the opportunity to have contact with them again.
I'm sorry for everything I've done to hurt my children.
Oh, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. The only reason you're fucking sorry and you're crying is because you got caught, okay? If you really felt bad, you never would have did this in the fucking first place. If you really felt sorry about anything, you never would have done this. So don't try to sit here and act like you're fucking sorry and crying now. You're sorry because you got caught. You know that you're probably never gonna see your children again. You don't deserve to see your fucking children. You don't deserve the fucking children that you have. And you deserve to never, ever, ever see them again. And you two never, ever, ever deserve to see the light of day again. So don't fucking sit there, bitch, and start fucking crying because you got fucking caught. So don't sit there and try to act like that. You know what you fucking did. You're only fucking sorry because you got caught. So shut the fuck up, bitch. Don't sit there and try to fucking cry. Fucking crocodile tears. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. And fuck you, David Turpin. You fucking bowl-cut, pedophilic-looking cocksucker. Fuck you, too. Fucking assholes. I'm sorry, my children. I'm sorry that I did such horrible things to them. I'm sorry I'm never going to see them again. And I'm sorry that I'm probably going to go away the rest of my fucking life, even though that's what I deserve. Wait, what?
I love my children so much.
You don't love your fucking children. If you love your children, you never would have fucking did this.
I'm blessed to be the mother of each one of them. I only want the best for them.
You want the best for them. You didn't want the best for them before. You didn't want the best for them before, bitch. You didn't want the best for them before. You didn't want the best for them when you deprived them of their entire lives. Most of their childhood. Some of your kids as young as fucking 2 years old. Some of your fucking kids were as young as fucking 2 years old, bitch. Your fucking kids. Some of them were as young as fucking 2 years old. Ranging anywhere from 2. Some of them were older. Some of them... Wait, were some of them adults? I don't know. I mean, I think some of them might have been adults. I don't know. But I remember reading some of them were as young as 2 years old, and that's really fucking disgusting. Oh yeah, the older children appeared much younger because of malnutrition. The 29-year-old weighed just 82 pounds. Some appear to lack basic knowledge of the world, for example, being unfamiliar with what medicine and police were. So stop fucking crying, bitch. Stop fucking crying. You know you're just doing this because you know you got fucking caught. I don't mean to repeat myself, but no, fuck you, bitch. You actually, I would just give them fucking, I know I sound like a brute, but I'm sorry, I don't care. I know, sorry, you don't care, but no, I mean, like, I'm sorry I come off like a brute sometimes with shit like this, but shit like this just pisses me the fuck off. No! You just deserve extra time for that because it's like a fucking cover-up. It's like you're fucking sorry because you got caught.
Their happiness is very important to me. They're very smart, amazing individuals. I hope they get all the education they need to make their dreams come true.
They're gonna get it now because they don't live in the Turpin house anymore. They don't live in the fucking Turpin torturous house of fucking horrors anymore. Under your roofs. Fucking jackasses.
They're only the best in life. I don't want any of them to be sad or depressed because of all of this. I want them to know that Mom and Dad are going to be okay.
And Mom and Dad are going to be okay because Mom and Dad are going to be in jail the rest of their fucking lives. They're going to be in jail the rest of their fucking lives. They probably ain't going to get out. So yeah, the kids are going to be okay. Because they'll never, ever, ever be able to do this to them ever again. All right, now here's the next one.
The emotional hearing for David and Louise Turpin, sentenced after pleading guilty to 14 charges, including torture, for holding 12 of their children captive for years, even shackling them to beds. Louise Turpin, you see her there breaking down, hearing what some of her children had
because she got fucking caught.
To say. Now the Turpins could spend the rest of their lives behind bars.
Good.
Here's ABC's chief national correspondent, Matt Gutman.
The last time the Turpin children saw their parents, some were shackled to their beds.
My parents took my whole life from me.
But today, in court, resilience.
Now I'm taking my life back.
David and Louise Turpin sobbing as they listened to statements from 4 of their children. And before a judge sentenced them to 25 to life for what they did to their own.
Sometimes I still have nightmares of things that had happened, such as my siblings being chained up or getting beaten. But that is the past, and this is now.
A remarkable turn from January 2018 when their 17-year-old sister scrambled out this window to dial 911.
My parents are they abuse us, and my 2 little sisters right now are chained up.
Where are they chained up at?
On their bed.
Seen here being arrested, both pleaded guilty to multiple counts, accused of torturing 12 of their 13 children, starving them, keeping them in filth, even beating some. And amid their children's expressions of anger, there was also forgiveness.
They should be fucking beat. I honestly hope, and I'm sure they're going to be put in solitary confinement because I guarantee you, if they went with the general prison population, I'm sure people in there would fucking beat their asses. Oh my god. They honestly deserve to be fucking bashed over the head a million fucking times and then thrown in a fucking cage. Again, I know I sound like a brute, but I'm just... Where's the fucking justice in this world?
I love my parents and have forgiven them for a lot of the things that they did to us.
David Turpin so overcome that at first he was unable to read his statement. His wife Louise more remorseful.
Oh yeah, she was so fucking remorseful. Yeah, give me a fucking break.
Fabian, I'm truly sorry.
I'm sorry that my children are fucking, their fucking lives are permanently destroyed and I'm never gonna see them again because my life is destroyed.
I am for everything I've done for them. I love them more than they could ever imagine.
But the judge had little pity.
Yeah, why would anybody have pity? Why the fuck would anyone have fucking pity? Why would anyone have pity for these 2 pieces of shit? For these 2 cum shots that should have just been masturbation.
To the extent that they do thrive, it will be not because of the vote, but in spite of the vote.
A powerful day in court there. Matt Gutman joins us now live. Matt, this case is now over, but those children have a long recovery ahead of them.
And Tom, that's partly because years of chronic malnutrition left many of them physically stunted. Now, it took incredible courage for those two siblings to go into that courtroom and read that statement today. And their attorney tells me that 5 of them, though, are now in college. One of them has his first part-time job in a bike
Good for
shop.
them.
Tom.
Incredible courage and now some incredible resilience. All right, Matt, thank you.
Oh my fucking god. Just makes me fucking sick. Well, there's a few other articles I can link, but I think I pretty much said what I needed to fucking say. No, this is disgusting. It makes me fucking furious. It honestly does. I mean, oh my god. I got a little bit more fucking pissed off than I thought I was going to, but I mean, I knew I was gonna get fucking pissed. Because I do with pieces of shit like this. See, criminal cases like this really interest me, especially like the psychology of it, because I studied mental health in college. That's actually that's the field that I'm working in. So, like, it really interests me. But we all know that the Turpins are definitely narcissists. They definitely are sadistic. They definitely have some sort of sadistic personality disorder. They're definitely sociopaths. They definitely are probably psychopaths. They probably have psychopathy. They definitely have all that. They just... To be perfectly honest, they honestly look fucking creepy. Like, I'm gonna be straight up. They look fucking creepy. David Turpin looks like a fucking pedophile. If he did, in fact, commit a lewd act on a child, and again, bad enough you have to do it to your own, to do it to any fucking child, but to do it to your own, that's even worse in my opinion. 'Cause, oh my god. Fucking sick. This makes me fucking sick to my fucking stomach. What the fuck is wrong with the human race? I swear to God. Alright, well, I'm gonna cut it here because this video is almost a half an hour long and I said what I needed to say and this shit is starting to piss me off. And I'm gonna cut it here before I fucking break something. So, thank you all for listening, and yeah, this is my second video within a span of a day. This is something I wanted to get on and talk about for quite some time. But I'm going to link this in the description. I'm going to link a few other articles in the description, including these 2 videos, including the full-length sentencing video, so you all can go, like, watch it. So yeah, I'll discuss that. More topics on the way. Thank you all for listening. Comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. Like, you know, just give me your thoughts and opinions and everything else. David Turpin and Louise Turpin, fuck you both. Fuck you. Fuck you both for what you did to your children. You're fucking pieces of shit. You're fucking sick. Y'all should hang your fucking goddamn heads in shame forever. You should be absolutely fucking ashamed of yourselves. And I hope you fucking rot in prison, and if there is a hell, you're gonna be fucking in it. You two are fucking sick. Oh my god. You people are so fucking sick. There are no words. There are no words for people like this. There are no fucking words for people like this. There really isn't. There are no words for fucking sickos like this. Fuck the both of you. Fuck every single fucking thing about the both of you. Hope you fucking both rot in prison the rest of your fucking lives, and I hope you don't make it to parole. Fucking assholes. Alright, well, anyway, I said what I needed to say again. I don't mean to repeat myself and stutter and get off on tangents, but no, I'm just gonna end this here. Alright. Anyway, I'll be back with more soon. This is Zach the Celtics guy. Thank you all for watching, and it's good to know that those kids are doing well and they're turning their lives around. The Turpins are miserable. This is kind of justice because the Turpin kids are definitely better. Definitely better that they're not with these fucking pieces of shit anymore. They're living better lives. And these two pieces of shit are in fucking prison. Their lives, their reputation is gone. Not even the tip of the iceberg of what they deserve. Anyway, this is Zach the Celtics guy. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with more soon. Peace, have a nice day or night, and we'll be back with more content soon. Bye for now. Peace out. David and Louise, go fuck yourselves. Fucking pieces of shit. Fucking assholes.